Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails from Zero. We are back in Crossbell and it's the second day in our investigation. But for now we have to once again sightsee all over Crossbell, talk to everyone and maybe get started with the 3 side quests that we have, which I think 2 of them we can do. Because the third one is a monster extermination on the road to where we need to be. So that one probably needs to wait until we've done talking to everyone. So for today, let's see if we can talk to at least 2 or 3 regions and maybe do one of the side quests. So let's get started. To become a registered Orbital driver, you have to complete the proper applications over at City Hall. Even so, there are far too many bad drivers on the road. Minor car accidents are becoming more and more common now, sadly. In my opinion, the criteria to be given a license should be much more strict, for public safety. Yeah, some things are true everywhere, aren't they? Some people just can't drive and they would never admit it. Wow, it's so pretty outside. Make sure to watch out for cars, okay? Drivers, please slow down. Your cooperation is necessary for the safety of everyone in Crossbell City. Hey everyone, starting today's work, be sure to watch out for Orbital cars. Thanks for the heads up, Kate. They say that Armorican veggies work wonders for your health. I've heard it makes your skin so smooth as silk too. Maybe I should try some. Alright, time to crank up the enthusiasm and give out some freaking balloons today. Central Square is usually right with tourists during the morning. Well, you could start by giving me some. I haven't had a balloon yet. Well, I know Arios is a super popular bracer, but it stinks that he's like always gone for jobs. Well, our police force is useful as an orpiment without courts. I really wish he would stay in the city. Arias is out of town right now and I am, like, totally bummed out. How exactly am I supposed to feast my eyes on that absolute meal of a man if he's not here? Well, then maybe Randy can fill in the meantime, right? I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Arkansas is easily Crossbell's pride and joy. They become so famous, foreign celebrities travel to Crossbell incognito just to watch a show. That is actually quite true. That's it. So Theo is always claiming that he's busy, but that doesn't stop him from sauntering out of the kitchen. He constantly insists on bringing out dishes to our female patrons. Honestly, what am I to do with that boy? Well, I think it's part of his age group, isn't it? Hunting for females. Mainz is quite the interesting town. It's a mining village surrounded by a plethora of mountains to the north. I've implemented a moderate degree of orbital tech there, so it's not quite as provincial as Armorica. Nevertheless, it's far off the beaten path, so I hardly recommend it a worthwhile destination for sightseeing. Frankly speaking though, it's far off the beaten path. Hardly a place I'd recommend you to go pay a visit. Oh, our second floor seating is available by reservation. If you book a table, you can even make custom orders in advance. We have quite a few regular customers who bring their families along for meals. We came to sightsee, but all we've done now is eat at this restaurant. Well, what the heck. For now, eat up for the competition. Oh, no need to tell me twice, coach. Another plate, sir. Great going, me. Who expected something like this to happen during our honeymoon? Well, I'll just have to redeem myself somehow. I got turned around in the entertainment district last night, when all of a sudden this dreamy young man appeared and showed me the way. His smile is burned into my mind and won't go away. He had this air of mystique you really don't see in someone so young. Utterly captivating. I wonder if I'll ever see him again. Well, there's only one person in all of Trail's history that fits that bill. It has to be Joshua. Oh my, what a superb design. I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything less from you, Kendall. Oh, you flatter me, sir. So what exactly was that other job you wanted me to ask me about? Oh, right, of course. There is a project in the works involving the construction of a new hotel in the Imperial capital. We would like to bring you on board to undertake this challenge. Oh, say no more. Your face says everything. Man's journey calls him to constantly seek out new and exciting things, and it's our duty to respond to that task. I accept your offer. Ah, I'm glad you agree. Alright. Beautiful. Alright, let's go to the kitchen. Who knows? Maybe we can get another recipe this way. Oh, this random girl is always drinking coffee in the back. After taking a close look, I noticed that she was actually pretty cute, so I took a quick break and tried talking to her. She didn't say a word to me. Man, talk about depressing. Wait, am I ugly? Sorry, Shelteo. I'm not obliged to speak on that. Being ignored is really depressing. Well, ever since we were both apprentices, Hoystar has always dreamt of opening a casual restaurant for plain, ordinary folk to feel welcome in. I remember him talking about how he wanted it to be a lively, bustling hotspot, where people savored the atmosphere just as much as the food. The madman could have reeled in any clientele in the world with his culinary genius, but no, I'm the fool who went along with him. Hoysdorf is an unusual one, I tell you that, though I guess you could say the same about me, since I went along with him. Well, you have a great place, so I don't think it was necessarily a bad decision. Ah, welcome. Please enjoy yourself. Thank you for stopping at the Times department store today. Please take care not to forget any belongings in the store. Oh Scott, I wonder what you're doing right now. Oh, pardon me, I should have been paying more attention to the counter. Please excuse my rudeness, I should have been paying more attention. Ooh, where's Scott? Welcome to Legion Foods. We've got some fresh, juicy Asiboric tomatoes straight from Liberal. Would you like one? They're good for your health, even though they're slightly bitter. Welcome to Legion's Food. No. If you do any exchange, it should be at the bank, because you get a better rate there. We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting to the range that we can steadily buy food, so that's okay. Oh, cool. Some new books came in. Let's see what we've got here. Can we look too? Nope. Ah, I heard they've been setting up a thing called the Orbital Network for all those large companies. I've already been asked a few times if we have any manuals. The Orbital Network technology is still in its infancy. I don't think you'll be able to find anything other than research papers. I assumed that would be the case. It's a shame I couldn't help that poor customer, but I can't stock a book that doesn't even exist yet. That person that came to ask me about is most often well-dressed businessman, I believe. He works at City Hall? He keeps telling me things like, it looks useful, but I don't get it at all. I can understand the struggle. Theo is the only person in the SSS that has any sort of proficiency with it. I know I sure as hell don't. Alright, any new books? Still the elegant vase. Still wondering if we could plant more vases in our room. But that would mean risking the chance of losing 1,000 mirror. I want to see Ark and Seal show. To no one's surprise, Mom forgot about the upcoming performance. She was too busy with shopping. Oh, tickets for Ark and Seal's newly highly anticipated production is going on sale soon. I'd love to get my hands on one, but they're really expensive. Also, I'm pretty sure they sold out instantly last time they went on sale. I have no doubt people will be fighting over them this year too. I've been waiting in utter anticipation for Arkansas news production. I may be able to get some tickets if I line up overnight. I want to see Arkansas show. Oh, welcome to Luca Boutique. Business is booming as usual. Please look around as long as you like. Nothing new. At least I don't think so. Mainz produces some of the most beautiful septium. The rare quartz in particular fetches a high price. And of course a lot of discussion about the location we're going to, as you expect. Where did the ring go? Did somebody buy it? Damn! Nero was thinking I'd be a perfect gift for my wife. There has to be other rings as well, right? Cynthia and Pearl always look like they're in sync. It almost feels like they can read each other's minds. I wonder if veterans operate on a different wavelength or something. I have to hurry up and catch up to them. Crossbell State celebrates its birthday with a boisterous event known as the Anniversary Festival. Businesses all across the city face their busiest periods during that time. Ooh, so it's gonna be a festival soon. Means even more people to talk to, doesn't it? Alright. Well, one more store to go. And I think Central Square is one of the busiest places in the entire city, isn't it? Maybe together with East Street. Whoa, here's that new type of pen light created by the Vroom Company. Ooh, you see, I worked in a factory affiliated with the Vroom Company. My colleagues were researching it actually. It looks like they finally made the finishing touches on it. I'm kind of proud of them. So they finally finished it, did they? I'm proud of them. Good work, guys. Oh, you'd be surprised at how many tourists like to stop by Genton. I can definitely relate. I guess since it stands out, you can't just help but stop by. Tourists are probably super curious about what you can find in an Orbital store. Anything Orbital related. Damn it, Wendy. How dare she go and embarrass me in front of a customer like that yesterday? She better not be getting full of herself just because she knows a few things about Ormans. Well, if you don't know what you're talking about, then Wendy wouldn't have interfered. You're being ass out of yourself, really. Wow, the Crossbell Guardian Force placed an order for another armored car. Phew, their equipment is as top of the line as they can get. Maybe I can ask to be one of their engineers. Well, they are the ones responsible for protecting the whole state. Makes sense they'd want to have some of the best gear. I don't know if I can really recommend the CGF as a great place to work though. But I can think of another organization that could make use of a pretty face like yours. Let me guess. The SSS? And I'm pretty sure I know what you want her to work on, definitely. Oh wow, thanks a bunch, Randy. I knew it. Something like an R&D factory is much more suited for me, isn't it? That's not what I... It would seem you are now 0 for 2 after your flop at St. Ursula, Randy. Yes, his skills are getting rusty, I bet. Wow, the Crossbell Guardian Force placed an order for another armored car. Alright, do we want to open up a second round of slots for everyone, just so we can use more quartz, which is always a good thing, right? With more quartz, more abilities, more stats increase, so it's never a bad thing. So let's see how far we can get. Insufficient. Sorry Randy, I guess you'll have to wait for a little bit. Anything interesting? Probably still the same as last time. Yeah, I really should start thinking in ways of how to build up the characters. I really should. But yeah, an extra slot, never a bad thing, because we can always fill it with the random quartz we have. Oh, the manager has been so mean to Wendy this morning, even though she completely saved his hide yesterday. Honestly, I don't appreciate the manager's ugly attitude one bit. Even though Wendy went out of her way to help me yesterday, he ended up chewing her out this morning. Honestly, I don't appreciate the manager's ugly attitude one bit. Well, his ego was ruffled, so to speak. And he did not like that, even though Wendy was all in the right, 100%. Alright, that's the square done. Let's go back to the station, because we already talked to everyone here. But we know we have a side quest inside the Crossbell station. So let's have a look. Well, this station never fails to amaze me. Has it really already been a month since I stepped off the train? Wow. Time really flies, doesn't it? Now I believe the station's inspection officer was the one who submitted this request, right? Yeah, let's go ask him about it. I lost my ticket while on the train coming from the Republic. I really hope the station attendants will have mercy on my scatterbrain. Oh, I'm more of an airship girl myself. Unfortunately, you won't find nearly as many flights to get where you want to go as you will train rides. So, we airship girls make do. I'd love it if the airliner between Erebonia and Crossbell flew more frequently. There's a certain elegance in leaving Erebonia by train. On the other hand, my airship ride to Remiferia was quite the thrill as well. I suppose they both have their own unique charm, don't they? Well, I guess they do. Platform 2, Corellia Fortress, and Calvar's Republic, Altair. Oh, excuse me. I was distracted by the Crossbell Times article I was reading. Are you here about Quattro's request? He's awaiting you in front of his office. It's upstairs and to the left. What do you have? Sandwiches and the Crossbell Times. Alright. No, thank you very much for your continued patronage. The station gets crowded after the trains arrive, so please watch your step. That we will do. Well, loads of people from the Empire and Republic pour into Crossbell from this station each day to visit. And their marks definitely shows. Just look at our stores and architecture, with all that's gone into shaping Crossbell City. You can say it's the cultural melting pot of Sumeria. You know, I wonder what the city was like when it was founded. Look at our stores and architecture, with all that's gone into shaping Crossbell City, you can say we are the cultural melting pot of Sumeria. I heard that hot springs work miracles for the hips, so I've decided to venture off to Calvar to see for myself. I know these old hips of mine are looking forward to relaxing in the warm, soothing water. I hope there's a hot spring in this game as well. I mean, this area. It's a road map for the Crossbell State area. Oh, thank you very much for your continued patronage, everyone. In addition to selling tickets, I'm also happy to walk you through how to use them if you're having trouble. Feel free to talk to me if you have any questions. We provide food and beverage services on our trains for our convenience. There's no better way to spend a long train ride than feasting on our incredible refreshments. Look like we're behind schedule. Oh, excuse me, but are you the inspection officer? We're here regarding your support request. Ah, so you're the special support section then? About time. My name's Quattro. I'm here on assignment from the Imperial Army to work as the station's inspection officer. If you don't mind, I'd like to cut to the chase. Will you accept my request? You can count on us, Quattro. Could you talk us through the specifics? Very well. But then again... Is something wrong? Not necessarily. I just wasn't expecting to have to rely on such young people for assistance. Though I suppose it's better than if no one had shown up at all. Hell, we offer our help and in his hour of need and this stuck-up old geezer decides to talk down to us? You say something, Red? I would advise you not to pay him any mind. Just to clarify, you submitted a request asking for assistance in an inspection. That is correct. A train bound for Erbonia will be arriving any second now. I want your help in inspecting the interior of said train. And by inspection you mean we'll be looking for any passengers or luggage considering too dangerous for Erebonian territory, correct? Precisely. I don't normally have to do this on my own, but I woke up to a torrent of sick leave this morning. That's why I have to issue a request for outside help. That makes sense. Conducting an inspection like this alone would take a very long time. Glad you understand. That will make things easier. The Erebonia bound passenger train will soon be arriving at platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board the train make their way to the platform. Yes. Familiar train. I recognize the horse. Ah, there it is now. Once we're on the platform, I'll delve into the specifics of the job. Now, follow me. Alright, lead the way, and we'll gladly help with your inspection. So we're actually gonna go on the train itself? This wasn't exactly what I had in mind when we got this request. Well, I can't stand this dude's high and mighty attitude, but he's in a bind. Let's give him a hand. Itzel then, shall we head down to platform 2? Yes, it's still the same. So we can go straight into the activity. Freight transport with supplies for the CGF depart from here. We just finished sending off a train bound for Belgard Gate. Because of us folk in the CGF, we can't just provide security and call it a day. Our lives aren't the easiest. The train headed towards the gate is transporting supplies for the CGF. Platform 3 is exclusively for freight trains, so entry is prohibited. A good friend of mine is coming on the next train. It's been what, like 10 years? Ooh, I'm getting nostalgic. I was almost thinking that he would come as he was talking to us, seeing as the camera was panning out a little bit. Oh, they typically don't inspect any passengers inbound to Crossbell. They're more concerned with anybody headed out to Erebonia or Calvert. As a consequence, smugglers and illegal immigrants are especially fond of traveling into Crossbell by train. Trains are unsurprisingly popular with smugglers and illegal immigrants. But hey, not my problem, so what do I care? Well, a friend of mine is going to Erebonia, so I came to see him off. Aren't they leaving yet? It's been a while. Well, they still need to go through inspection before they're allowed to leave. Well, this path connects to another platform. We need to get started before the train departs. Well, trust me, the train isn't going anywhere until we inspect it. Allow me to briefly explain the specifics of the task at hand. Please do, we're all ears. I will be assigning each of you to a car to inspect. You will speak to every passenger, inspect their luggage and verify the validity of their entry application. If by chance you come across any passengers without an entry application or who are in possession of dangerous goods, they're to be detained immediately. Okay, got it. Well, I'm fine with the whole inspection thing, but what do we do if anyone's not in their seats during the check? I kinda get a feeling like a bunch of amateurs like us might not be able to cover everybody. Not to worry, we got that covered. Passengers are not permitted to move about the car for the duration of the inspection. It's a rule that will be put in place because we'd occasionally get crafty sort trying to dodge the inspection by shuffling around. You are certainly strict. Alright, I think we got the idea now. Although I'm still a little bothered that each person has to inspect their own car. Randy and I will definitely be fine on our own, but what about Ellie and Theo? Really? Is this the moment you decide to start worrying about us? Might I remind you that I'm a police officer as well. My hand-to-hand skills are more than satisfactory. Likewise, even if a suspect were to resort to violence, I find it difficult to imagine that they would be able to overpower the both of us. Man, come on Lloyd, you should know by now that these girls aren't just some dainty damsels. You gotta get through your stick skull already. Fair point, I'm sorry. Well, with that said, are you all ready to commence the inspection? Yes, understood. Good, you are ready. Very well, without further ado, let's begin the inspection. I'll inspect the first car, so please divide the remaining cars amongst yourselves. In that case, I'll take the second car. Ellie, Theo, Randy, take the following 3 cards in that exact order. Roger. Understood. See you later then. Let me remind you that this task will require your full attention. Alright. It will have our full attention, and I'm pretty sure we'll have someone in our car. Alright, I've got a train to inspect. I think that kid is the most suspicious one here, because he's not seated in his seat, even though they had to according to the rules. There are sure a lot of travelers here. I can't say I'm surprised. I need to make sure to be polite while questioning each person. Checking everything. Oh, pardon me. I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Inspector? Oh, not every day you see one in such a casual getup. Anyway, what's the issue? You find it strange that a woman is traveling alone, is that it? What? No, that's not... For your information, I wanted nothing more than to go with my boyfriend. But since he told me out of the blue, I have no choice but to come alone. But that won't stop me. I'm going to find myself a rich, noble boyfriend somewhere in the Empire. I didn't mean to trigger this story. Well, nothing I can do about it. I'll just listen to her while I finish up the inspection. Oh, you don't get it, don't you? Wasn't that like so rude of him? Yeah, a real jerk. By the way, your luggage and papers are all good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. You okay? Oh no, it's fine. It was refreshing spilling my heart out to you. I can remember the last time someone listened to my problems. Say, if you want to, why don't we run away to Arabonia to get... Sorry, I have a job to do. Nice meeting you. Bye. Men are all the same. Dumb, stupid, idiotic. Pardon me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Yes, of course. Just one moment. Huh? Are you okay? Oh, it's nothing. It's just the deep green foliage of the Nox Forest is incredibly charming. Knowing that, I couldn't help but feel a bit giddy before departing. Huh? Sounds like you have a nice hobby there. Oops, I accidentally wasted your time, didn't I? An inspection, was it? Oh, yes, that's right. If you'll excuse me then? Alright, your luggage and papers look good to go. Thank you for your cooperation. No. Thank you for your dedication. Anyway, I'm looking forward to when we finally leave the station. I find him extremely suspicious. With the laughter and this, your dedication. Yeah, that's not normal. Anyway, I'm looking forward to when we finally leave the station. The views from train windows are a sight to see, trust me. Excuse me, I'm one of the assistant inspectors. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? Oh, an inspection? Suppose it's fine. What? No way. I have all my pants in my luggage, you know. Good point. Sorry, but you heard the lady. No, hold on. You can't just refuse. It doesn't work like that. It is regulation, so please work with me. I'll show the utmost consideration when inspecting your delegates. So he says. Yeah, you better, mister. This is harder than it looks. All your luggage and carry-ons look good and follow our regulations. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, scram. Really, like Lloyd would be the person to get off on looking at your panties? He's not Randy, really. The city inspection is over, isn't it? If so, go away. We're going on a trip to Erebonia from Crossbell. I can't wait to tour all the Empire's popular spots. I can imagine. Oh, an inspector, you say? How am I supposed to buy that? Proof! I demand to see proof! What do? Oh wait, this should work. Take a look at this. Lloyd showed the passenger his detective notebook. I'm from the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. We're assisting with inspections today. Police? Well, I guess that checks out. Though doing this is kind of misleading. Well, whatever. Just get it over with. Thanks. All of your luggage and carry-ons look good and follow our regulation. Thank you for your cooperation. Skip the pleasantries. Just hurry this inspection up. I'm kind of in a rush. Yeah, it's not too much longer. Well, hello. Do you need something? Not yet. Excuse me, I'm an assistant inspector. I apologize for the inconvenience, but would you mind me checking your luggage and entry papers? An inspector, you say? Well, very well. Why haven't we left yet? Waiting is boring. Oh, sweet Adios, will this child ever learn patience? Pardon, my son. Oh, it's no big deal. Sorry, it will be a little while longer. Can you be a good kid for just a bit longer while we finish up our job? I guess. With that said up, I should try to wrap this up quickly. Alright, your luggage and papers look good to go. Thank you for your cooperation. Good to hear. Mister, can you pinky promise you'll hurry and leave the train, let the train leave? You can't just... what am I gonna do with you? This should be the last of the passengers. I didn't notice anything suspicious, so I should regroup with the others and report to Mr. Quattro. It was kind of nerve-wracking doing this inspection for the first time. I didn't overlook anyone, did I? Well, of all the people here, there's only one that looks suspicious, and that's him. That laughter and that you comment and looking out the window in the forest and so... It doesn't sound right. Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing the beautiful scenery during the ride. The deep green foliage of the Nox forest is especially charming. Can't we leave already? And I trust him. For the rest? I need a minute to cool my head. Until I learn to keep my composure, my trade career will be down around in blunders. Oh, woe is life. Where's my rich knight in shining armor when I need him? Mom, can I explore the rest of the train cars? No, you can't. Now sit still until the inspection ends. Listen to your mother, son. You don't want to annoy the inspector. What? But the guy sitting over there came from the car in front of ours, so where can I go to? The front train car? Could it be the one Mr. Quattro's inspecting? He might have just had some business with the conductor. No, wait a second. Maybe he changed cars after the inspection began. Ah. No, that man was able to come from one of the front cars. Not fair. Oh, the liveliness of this reminds me of a certain someone. What's his issue? Hey, why isn't the train left yet? Can you not hurry it up? How impatient can she get? Shouldn't we be taking it easy instead of stressing ourselves out? Okay, did you actually come from another train cart, sir? Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing the beautiful scenery during the ride. Can't we leave already? Excuse me, sir, do you have a minute? Oh, what's wrong? I thought the inspection already ended. It had, but there's something bothering me. With your permission, may I redo the inspection? Sure, I don't mind. forget to check something? Here's my luggage and entry papers. Oh, no. I won't be the one conducting the inspection. I'm planning on asking the official inspector, Mr. Quattro, to do it. Quattro? Why? Aren't you more than capable of doing a silly little inspection? Ah, so you do know him. No. You see, Quattro laid down some ground rules before we began the inspections. One that stood out to me was you may not move to another car during inspections. Of course, I know that. Are you implying I broke that rule? Yes, I am. I hate to break it to you, but I have a witness. That rowdy boy sitting right over there saw you entering from the car up front. What? That's preposterous. This has to be some kind of mistake, right? I'm sure we could confirm the boy's statement if we asked the train conductor. The question will stand. Why would you transfer cars? If things went according to plan, you would have been inspected by Quattro. But in spite of the rules, you snuck away into this train car. The only logical conclusion is that you didn't want Quattro to see you. Am I wrong? Please, I'm begging you, overlook this. I just wanted to have fun, a little trip, yeah, that's all it is. Look, you said my papers are good to go, didn't you? If that's the case, then it should be fine if Quattro double checks them, right? Wait, no, please. I don't know all the details, but as long as I'm working as an assistant inspector, I can't ignore any suspicious behavior. I'll need you to come with me. Fine. This man has falsified his immigrant papers. Falsified? How so? Oh, you mean to say he lied about his personal history? Correct. He's a former swindler from Calvert. This guy likes to bounce around. I've had a run-in with him before, when he tried to conceal his criminal records on the same application. This marks the second time I've caught him. Good grief, this man is full. A former swindler? He's not swindling anymore, then what's he up to now? Now his prison sentence in Calvert is up. It looks like he's trying to lead an honest life. The fraud he committed were relatively small in scale, so apparently he wasn't given too heavy a sentence. It's unfortunate though, a criminal record will follow someone for the rest of their lives. That's probably why he felt the need to falsify his documents. If immigration papers show a criminal record, your ability to travel is heavily restricted. If only I hadn't done and committed fraud. I'm sure he regret his crimes, but he chose this life when he broke the law. Committing crimes will burden you for the rest of your life, and the world will be a better place if more people understood that. So, what's going to happen to this man? I've detained him in my office for the time being. I'll give him a stern warning and then ship him back to Calvert. It's nothing out of the ordinary for me. Yeah, I guess there's no other choice. At any rate, we successfully completed our inspection without incident. We're a bit behind schedule, but we should be able to see this train safely off now. I believe I owe the special support section a proper thank you, don't I? I'll be sure to give you a ring next time I need help. Oh, it was our pleasure. We learned a lot helping out with this request. Feel free to give us a call if you ever need our help again. I think I'll take you up on that offer. Phew, that was a lot harder than I was anticipating. Well, you can say that again. Although, Theo's probably the most exhausted among us. Why do you say that? People thought she was some kind of mascot for the train station and kept smothering her. A mascot? Are you alright, Theo? Don't tell me you're traumatized that you can no longer speak. No, I'm quite. I'm simply experiencing some mental fatigue. I should recover in a bit. Can we leave, please? Yeah, sure. I hope you aren't straining yourself too hard, Theo. Quest completed. And come on, me finding that guy, that should give me some extra points, right? Because I think we did pretty well. Still not departing? I want to get this send-off over with so I can send myself off home already. Oh, anyway, break's just about over. Better get back to work, I guess. It looks like the inspection is done, so hopefully they'll be departing soon. After all, my friend's train can't arrive until this one departs. Ah, so this way was waiting for so long, because of us. Looks like the inspection of the train departing for Arbonia is complete. Think it's about time I head back to Belgard Gate. Alright. These are people's... Ooh, those are new. Hey, aren't you the new guys from the CPD? Oh yes, we are. Hello there. Are you two coming back from a job? Sure are. We're just back from Arbonia. So, what brings you over here? No, not much. Just working our way through a pile of support requests. We're helping Quattro with his inspections. Oh, that's so. They actually gave you guys a proper mission then. Good for you. Keep up the good work. Just make sure not to interfere with ours in the process. I see they still place us far below them in terms of legitimacy. Well, then it's our mission to prove them that we are the real deal. Inspections, huh? Well, even us braces have some trouble taking on those requests. I'm sure the guild would appreciate it if you handle those ones that accidentally fall through the cracks. Just make sure not to interfere with our work. How condescending. Have you guys had a chance to meet Estelle and Joshua yet? Those two are impressive, especially considering how young they are. Actually, aren't they around your age? You probably compare to them wherever you go. Yeah, we have met them. I'm hoping we'll do that a few more times during this entire game. It's almost been 5 years since I started working here. At first, I tried memorizing the faces of all the passengers I came across, but I gave up on that a long time ago. Powered by the ignorance of youth, I was convinced I could do anything. Yeah, it may sound good on paper, but memorizing everybody's faces, that's a tall order. Some businessmen take the trains to the Empire and Republic on a daily basis. Now that's dedication. I really tip my hat off to them for just how much their contribution has made Crossbell's economy flourish. Now then, what does the next train for Republic leave? Oh, I'm sorry, but could you please give me a moment? Attention all passengers, attention all passengers. Calver bound passengers train depart from platform 1. And Arbonia bound one leave from platform 2. Please refrain from standing near platform 3. That platform is reserved for freight transport and special express lines. Regular passengers are unauthorized to embark or disembark from platform 3. It's reserved for Crossbell Guardian Force freight trains, so please be sure to keep out of that area. Oh, we'll definitely try. We're not allowed on platform 1. Well, today's the day. I hope you're ready to be swept up to the finest places Crossbell has to offer. Shall we start by visiting Michelin's famous tuna restaurant? My boyfriend Tate plans to be a bit cliché at times. Hey, clichés during dating is not always a bad thing. It could still be fun. Well, the ticket I thought I lost had just fallen between the seats. That was a close one. No one can enter Crossbell without security getting on my case. The railway is operated and maintained by the Sumerian Railroad Corporation. By the way, Quattro was dispatched here by the Empire for inspection purposes. He's not actually employed by the corporation. Yeah, but he's still trying to do his best job he can. And he is. Oh, freight trains run from here to either of the border gates, where the Guardian Force is stationed. CGF supplies are transported directly to the gate, so these railways are crucial to their success. Alright, that's it for the quest and for the train station. That was actually a little bit more involved than I thought it was going to be, but not a bad quest, definitely not. Alright, for next time we're gonna start with the Eastern Street. Why the hell not? And from there, of course, we're gonna go to downtown, back to the harbor area, IBC, and that should probably be how far we can get. Unless we pick up another quest and then everything is out on the floor, but that will be next time. Until then, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we continue our sightseeing tour and the side quest we've picked up for Crossbell. See you then. Bye bye.